Good morning, everyone. It's MummaTato. Had a bit of a tidy up of my trees yesterday so I could get everything ready for the green jam event. Green game jam. Green game. I don't know. That one. So that'll be very exciting. Oh my gosh, does that derby take forever to do or what? Oh my gosh. It just takes so long to send you new things to do, and then it sends you crappy ones that nobody wants to do. Does anybody do those lower ones? Anyway, I don't know what the alternative is. I'd like to see something better. And I was going to fix that before I did that. That's one of you guys. That's a heyday notification. Do not disturb. It's somebody saying hello to me. No, it wasn't. It's just a message. No, you're not having that. No. Thank you, everybody, for all the boat help I've had in the last day or so. It's been really good. Let's get all this out of here. There's a lot of crops that are very close to the very last thing. Oh, one screw. I think I need two. And then I was actually thinking of upgrading these guys. Instead of upgrading a barn today, because it kind of evens out some of your stuff sometimes. So come on, guys. So if you have a look, like sometimes you have a lot of this stuff, right? Your things get out of whack and you have a lot of one more than the other. And I think sometimes that's a good excuse, because I get a lot of screws, right? It's a good excuse to even that up by doing one of these events. So not events, but one of these tasks, instead of just selling them off or whatever, see what you can do, grab something and do one of these, and then that way, I don't understand. 45%, and 40. So that only goes to 40, the time, right? But what is 45% and 45%? That's already way over 100. So we're over a percent. What am I going to? 100%? That didn't go to 100%. I don't, there's a bit of logic missing there. It's not a true indication of what I'm aiming for, is it? So yeah, I thought maybe to go and do a little bit more of that. At 35, reputation of your town, unlock more services. What am I up to? Oh yeah, so I need 2,224. How much do you get? Oh, you get 2 every person. Oh, so I've got a fair way to go. You get 2 pieces of love. 2 pieces of love is better than none at all. Yeah, so it's been really interesting listening to, there's a few people that are redubbing in other languages, or into English anyway, from their language to English. So that's very exciting. I think that will be good for hopefully when I get to my 500, hopefully I'll be able to redub, and maybe I'll be able to do, I don't know, maybe Indonesian or something like that. Something that's close by, that's in my time zone. That'd be good. Have some international people. I love learning about new countries and things about people from the people themselves, Really good. Come on, come on. I used up so much stuff yesterday. So much stuff. So it was only me and Piglet that did the derby yesterday, which is my 100 and whatever farm, 103 or whatever it's up to. Ooh. And, oh my gosh. There's that other screw. Oh, why am I going out of it? It's where I need to be. That's the other screw, so I can... Which one was it? This one? Nope, this one. Yeah, so now I can use up that paint that I had there because I couldn't resist it when I was getting tar for my other baby farm. So there you go. There's another upgrade. We now have 110%. We have 110%. Interesting. What do I need to get out here? Now, I thought I might tidy up my bee area. I didn't go there, funny enough. Today, ready for the green game jam. Where is my... I've lost my oranges, everyone. My oranges are missing. I have no oranges left. I'm orangeless. What about that one? Here we go. It's so lovely to have my fire on. So if you can hear clicking in the background, it's just my fireplace. Even though it's sunny tonight, the sun is out. I don't know how long it's staying for, but it's out. I've got washing on ready to go onto the line. Yay! So let's hope that it stays sunny. But I'm going to keep my fireplace on because this house is just so damp inside. It's not even for the heat that it's on. It's really for the dampness. Look at all this stuff. Maybe if I pick all this stuff up, maybe I can... It'll have the things that I need. I did well, didn't I? Look at all this stuff I planted. You guys probably do this every night. I get proud of myself because I just go to bed and forget. So I went a bit crazy and I planted everything that I could. There we go. Look at all this stuff. Ta-da-da. Look at all this. Donkeys. Wake up. I just watched a video of a donkey that could get its own feed out of the container. And it was a barrel like it. And it was one of those barrels that has the screw top on it. So like a real barrel shape, but plastic. It has a screw top on it. I think they use them a lot in camping and stuff because they're waterproof. Cheeky devil figured out how to spin the top off a screw top, just like a bottle or whatever. Figured out how to screw the top off to get in to get his feed. Oh, horses are the same. They figure things out. They figure out how to get through electric fences and step through stuff. If they want to do stuff, they'll learn how to do it. So it'd be interesting to have ponies. I don't know what I'm going to do with ponies. Do I make them run with the donkeys and the horses? Or do I just keep whoever's being good? See, the horses aren't being good. Well, those horses are. Where are the other horses? Are they there? That's all the horses doing the right thing, is it? Well, that doesn't normally happen. Oh, no, there's a black horse missing and a white horse missing. and a palomino kind of horse missing. Where are they? They're already there. You're the naughty horses that run right through. So maybe I find out, I don't know what to do. I have to think about that. There's our little area where we have our pick the differences. We need, did you guys go through all of those? There was about 12 there last night. And you've been through all of those. Look at all that honey I made. Now, should I seen somewhere there's a code for those. Send it on Facebook. People just release the codes. I just don't even know what goes on. So I think I need to tidy up all of this area. So what I might do is, let's go to edit mode. We'll go to, this is, okay, let's go to this one, edit layout, and then we'll cross it over to all of them. We'll erase this. I have so much fun with you guys when we're playing this little game. It's very good. So let's erase this one as well. Whoops, I took a tile out. There we are. Right, now let's move over all of these things here. I found a way to show that up. You've got to put something behind it that's dark. So we have to tidy all this up. Got lots of those, remember? This one's a beautiful little decoration. Look at that. That was a chick one from a spring very early on. Let's get rid of those. We don't necessarily want them. So we have an OG tree there. Move that over. So I think this is the little insect garden. So we'll have all the bees, all the butterflies. That's what I want to think about this one as, the bees and the butterflies. And I think some of these flower things can come into here. When we get rid of all this, yes, when we get rid of all this, that can have all that stuff in it all the time. But we have to go for this tree. Oh my gosh, right. What is it on for? 149 diamonds, right? So basically that tree is worth $8 for me. $8. So how do you justify $8 for one decoration in a game? My God, it's cup of coffee and cake and everything. Like, wow. How do you justify that? And I was thinking, oh, I might, but I've got a few diamonds up there. I might get 3 or 4 of those, you know, so that I have something nice. My gosh. That's terrible. Really is terrible. $8. They're tooting their own horn a bit, aren't they? Like saying how good they are. Like $8, a couple of bucks, yeah. $4, maybe 5, 8. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that translates to for you guys. It'd be interesting to know. But so if I wanted 4 of them, which, you know, how many things do we have 4 of or 100 of? How many frogs did they give us, really and truly? I don't know. It's just, You'd have to, as well as, you know, I'm glad I did both of these. You mightn't be able to come over. You might be just too fat. Yeah, you are. Oh, no, we've got room for you there. There you go. All right, what else have we got here? I've got those over there already, so we don't really need that. I take the lawnmower guy over. Take the rabbits. Take the little rabbits. Take this guy, he'll be good to have. Right, sprinkler chicks. Why don't you go down here and fight with the sprinkler dogs? The dogs play. That looks fun, look at this. You got the dog, look. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. And the dog, they get the dog right in the face and then it runs away. Look how cute's that. You got it in his ear. Oh dear. Well, you might just have to stay there. Well, we put the dogs over here. All right. So let's just have a little bit of a tidy up of all this stuff. Just take it all out of here in case there's things in it that we don't want to have. We'll leave one little bit of bee path, a little bit of that. Look at the bees. They obviously were in that tree there. Now I've got no shape, nothing. I don't have any thing to go off. Scary, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. Should we get rid of that and make that nice and square? Okay. Should we? Done. It's probably going to cost me some paths today. Oops, don't want to do that, but I do want to do that. There we go, right to the edge. So that's a nice little line right down there that separates that space off. So we don't really want to do that. We want to come through there. But that's okay. So now we want more of these trees. Because I want to do not all that many of those, but anyway. We want to do this. That's as far as we can go. All the way around. I don't know. Do we want white trees at this time of year? Do we want the silver ones? It does look nice. Like I know. I don't know. We've got 18 of these trees. Now we want to step between them because we don't need to have them every space. Now the idea that I have for these is that they cover up those brown roads. Just don't like the brown roads. Can't go any further that way, can I? No. Okay. This is the furthest most corner, right? No, we want you to be there. That's where we want you to be. Right. Yeah, maybe we don't have it. Springtime, isn't it? I think we had the white ones there because it was St. Patrick's Day. We just want them so that they're just touching. Because I like to hide my bee bushes in there. I hide the bee bushes in there. Maybe that's what we do. We just take one out. Now the bees look like they're hanging from the trees. The bees are hanging from the trees. The bees are hanging from the trees. I heard the dairy-o. The bees are hanging from the trees. Right. So, you move up one. You are white, so you can leave. You can stay there. We threw a pretty one in there, huh? There we go. And that makes that a little bit nicer. There we are. Now, we might, where are we going to put the barn? I like the barn in this corner. Should we take this out and put the barn there? See, the barn doesn't cover up enough. No. So you've got to go there, barn, tree. And barn, you can go right there in this corner. Should there be a path that comes from in there that kind of sections that down here? Right, now we usually have this one over here fairly close by, but not exactly. So maybe there. I do like those things there. Now, where did you go? Come back here. Come back. Why can't you go closer? That's a big tree. Right, pop him in there. Now we have this big, beautiful tree. Where are you going to go? I kind of like that you're across there because I can hide all of my bee bushes behind you. Because they get ratty when some are good and some aren't good, you know, when some are ready and some are white and just, yeah. Yeah, that looks good there. I like this kind of hilly effect. I wish there was things that made things look hilly, you know. Maybe this goes here like this. So it looks like a path that goes, that leaves, you know. Okay, what else do we have? We have hay bales. Oh gosh, there's so much stuff, isn't there? There's so many things. And where are we going to have you, my darling? Hmm. There you go. That's nice and meandery, isn't it? I like a meandery bit. Now, where do you think this could go? Should she be there, maybe? And he's got these things going there. I need to have a machine kind of similar to where I had it before, or I'm going to be lost. So somewhere over here for the machine. We have this little insect area that could go there, and that makes it look like that's connected in some way. In the little bee production area, what have we got that matches this little man? Should we have... He's got trees growing. Is he going to be like with the carrots and the rabbits as well? Because we've got old mate as well. We've got this guy doing a little bit of veggies over here. Maybe we put him over there with his little garden, because that looks like a bit of path that's going same. Right. We could hide one of these in a little corner at the back here or something. There you go, maybe there. All right. We've got this wood area. Now I had that there before. All right, you need to come over one. And the path needs to do that because you were here. Whoops. Not you. You. Ah, yeah, there. Yep. And you're making all the wood, and I had that nice little bit here. Maybe I need to. Maybe I'm in the wrong area for that. There you go. Got some wood going on there. That does look a little bit cute there. All right, what else do we have that we've got to bring over? Where's the man with the... Where did he go? Where was the man with the bush? There's my tractor. Well, not my tractor, my lawnmower. Because that kind of looks like that. See, those flowers match those flowers. Where's he gone? What's his name? Now, over here we need a few. Nature, nature, nature. We need a few. Of the big straight trees. How many have you got? Where's that one there? There is one there. Oh, I don't want you in there. Put you there. That blocks that too much. Okay, so if you put this in front of this, what happens is you can see the birds because the darkness is behind them. It's lost anywhere else. Too many other things are happening. I don't know, maybe, well, okay, let's try it here. We'll try it there, see what happens. Okay, we've got rabbits jumping up. Where are we going to put you? You need to go somewhere near this guy and this guy. Do you fit there? Yeah. There you go. It looks like a couple of hills there, doesn't it? Can you go one spot over? No, you can't. Yeah, that looks like a double hill there, doesn't it? I want a hilly area. All right. So here is our decoration that we're going to get. There's one of those. We have this beautiful one. And you can be there, definitely. We have these beautiful things. Maybe we just need a path. We need to set a path so that we have a bit of organisation going on here. Yep. There we are. It makes it look like that's going up behind there. Butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. That looks nice. Bit cute, aren't they? And you've got lovely butterflies too. And you look like bees. Now, I put that with that water around it because it looked like that one. Two circles next to each other looks weird. What else have we got? Got that beautiful thing making. We need to make this area more like that area. Maybe you come down here. See, the trouble with that is it looks better over on the other side. It looks better up against a wall. Right. Got this guy. I feel like I'm missing a few things. Don't need that one. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Maybe here, where everything's golden. I don't want you to be in front of where my stuff's going to come out because I'll be lost. Right, we don't need that, but we should use one of these because we have so many of them. And can you see you going that way? That's why you need to be. You need to be back against stuff, see?